Oh yes, a sun sets and a new sun rises, and it had been many moons since Sam had uploaded a video. Probably a few too many moons. Let's fix that. Hi guys. I disappeared again. Well, I say disappeared, it was more akin to being banished. Locked out of my own kingdom, of which I already had very little control. I am of course referring to my brother, who was here all the time, making it impossible to shoot a video. He's out tonight though, so let's get started. Hi, I'm Sam, and I really miss having my own room. Shall we begin? So since my last video, something pretty drastic has happened. Something that will shake the foundations of this sandcastle we call civilization and bring us all to our knees. Game of Thrones Season 4 premiere. What? What's that? It's not that. What is it then? My birthday? They don't care about that. Okay, fine. My birthday was last week, the 2nd of April for anyone that was interested. I certainly wasn't this year. I have just been feeling a lack of excitement for any annual celebrations this year, and I cannot figure out why. I think goblins are involved. Or ninjas. Or ninja goblins. Back to the point, I was not planning on doing anything special for my birthday. I knew I wanted to wear a suit to college because, you know, birthday suit. Yeah, I'll see myself out, you know. But aside from going in formal attire to a graphics lesson, I had no major plans, no party or meal out. And this is where things kind of took a turn for the awesome. My friends not only agreed to come in wearing suits as well, they also threw me a surprise party. I've never had a surprise party, it was awesome. I want all parties to be surprise parties now. I think I'll just walk around wearing a pointy paper hat and winking at people. They also baked me a pie. Inside of another pie. And if you don't understand that reference, this might be your first day on the internet. Hi, I'm Sam. This is a vlog. It's not a great one, probably not the best place to start. So I spent my birthday in style, and in good company, and it wasn't until after the day that I realised why I hadn't been that excited. My excitement had been overshadowed by thoughts of the future. Lately, I've been feeling the effects of anticipation of the unknown, if that makes any sense. Pretty much my entire life, I've been happy to get older. I didn't dislike being a child, but I certainly found the idea of being grown up to be much more interesting. However, as I get older and life becomes more serious, it becomes abundantly clear that being grown up isn't just like this transformation that happens to you instantly. It's something that happens over time, and more importantly, it's something that you have to make happen. A video that I watched recently was by the very awesome Bethylein on the subject of growing up. I'll put a link to it in the description. In the video, she talks about growing up and begs the question, when do you stop caring about being older and start longing for your youth again? And that's an idea over which I've pondered a lot recently. And I think the conclusion that I've come to is that accomplishment negates, or usually at least postpones, regret. In other words, when I'm 40, I will not be doing the same things that I was when I was 20. And while I still may miss parts of my 20s, I don't think I'll miss them as much if I'm doing new, exciting things with my life. So why am I thinking about being 40 already? I realise that as I get older, I gain more responsibility, but I also get given more control over where my life goes. And that's terrifying, but I may as well take the wheel now before the autopilot drives me off a cliff or into another dimension. I'm trying to develop a better sense of agency. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's awareness of the control you have over your actions and what happens to you in general. Studies have shown that being good at this can lead to better grades, higher motivation, and just a lot more awesome. So I've started thinking about the future, looking at universities and thinking about what I want to study. Last week I showed you guys the book I'm reading on filmmaking, and this week I started drafting out the story for my first short film. Feeling pretty positive about it so far. All I can say is that it involves actors. Big reveal, huh? It's probably going to be a while before I can actually make it, but if I start now, it means that when the time comes, I'll be much more prepared. Let's hope that it works out. So today I want you to wish me a happy birthday. No questions, just tell me happy birthday. I'm kidding. Tell me where you want to be at 40, and I know this is a weird question to ask considering that most of you are teenagers, but I'm going to ask it anyway. I look forward to seeing your thoughts in the comments. But anyway, I'm Sam, that was some stuff. I'm going to go do all of the 17-year-old things, and I'll see you guys next time. If you're buying for a teenager, it is perfectly fine to get them money. We are broke people. Quite a few of my friends are like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know what to get you, here's money, I feel really bad. Don't feel bad. It's also fine to not wrap presents. Kick the PJ made a pretty good video about this already, so I'm not going to go into it, but if you haven't had the time to, that's absolutely fine. Also, to that one guy at the birthday party that's not wearing the paper hat, wear the paper hat. You look terrible. But we all do, so it's fine. My dad actually asked me if I wanted driving lessons or money for a new camera. I told him money, and when I'm a broke 18-year-old who can't go anywhere, I'm sure that I will just really relish that decision.